corazón me repare, mami, que me bese y me lo pare, pero, ey, no hay una que a ti se compare. No, 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 no. Ey, y ando por ahí, en la ciudad.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Welcome to All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Jackson Davis in at center, filling out the middle. And for Brooklyn, they've got Dennis Schroeder. Mikal Bridges is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Claxton in at the center position. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally...
Okay, Kobe doing work, 2-4 on my This is the Lake Show, but don't drown though. I call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no COVID, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. Rain down black roses, yeah. I smell the rose, now I'm focused, yeah. The game's cold, but I'm frozen, yeah. The lanes are closed, but I'm bowling, yeah. All mine, but no cobras, all around, no borders. All eyes take notice, recognize my importance. Never down on order, got the culture on my shoulder. I see the bullets flying over, so now we.
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. And Richard, we've got sort of an old-school matchup tonight. Two teams that prefer to operate in the half court.
Look, it might not be fast-paced, but there's a lot to like about this contest. We're going to see a bunch of creative sets. These coaches love going to work on the clipboard.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Kuminga. Good D by Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Over Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Bridges. Outside Schroeder. The 3-ball. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Curry against Schroeder. The shot is good by Curry.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Now here's Schroeder. With the drive. Blocked! Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Claxton. Curry, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Driving inside, and that one drops. Curry's got 6.
This is the strongest that I've seen Steph. He's definitely added muscle over the years, and it's paid off.
You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick of the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body. You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel. That is powerful.
Yes! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. Yep, that one goes. He's got 11.
The quickness of Curry makes quick defensive reads, knowing precisely when to knife inside.
Pass to Schroeder. It's stolen by Green. In transition. Here's Jackson Davis. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brooklyn making some changes. Watford's checked in for Finney-Smith. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Schroeder. He was all alone on that one.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team substitutions on the court.
Ball finds Wiggins. Now here's Curry. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Golden State. Small lineup with Paul and Curry pairing up in the backcourt. Inside, it's Wiggins at the 4 with Looney in the middle. And it's Payton in at the small forward position.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
Payton passes to Wiggins. Walker against Curry. Shoots over Walker. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Nets making their last shot. The shot by Looney, no good. The Nets with the lead, and that's an intentional foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Finney-Smith comes in for Walker, and it's Schroeder in for Simmons. Now here's Schroeder. Yet to see a basket. Finney-Smith, a screen.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series in 1996 against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
Drains the triple. Johnson's got 5 points.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Paul passes to Green. Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Bridges. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, after 941 days sidelined by an ACL and then an Achilles tear, Klay Thompson's back doing what he loves. He said, quote, "In the beginning, I was so eager to prove that I'm still great. Now I'm more relaxed, reminding myself that this is a dream that I'm living. What matters most is just having fun and playing hard, and all the big nights, they'll come." Brian?
Yeah, that's the right perspective, Allie. Thanks for that.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. And Golden State also making a switch. Thompson's checked in.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Curry. Claxton with a rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. The Warriors have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Curry. Curry from inside.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Kuminga with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Thompson. With 1 on the clock. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Jackson Davis misses. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Schroeder.
A way better defender than he gets credit for, Steph Curry.
Schroeder can't get it to go. When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger.
Jackson Davis misses. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Now here's Schroeder. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Green.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Timeout called, the Warriors. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Warriors are pursuing a two-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Grimes, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you. Saric checks in for the Warriors. Outside Kuminga. Green in the post. He's marked by Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. Here's Kuminga. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first one falls.
Looking at the young forward, Jonathan Kuminga, a big man who continues to try to get better.
Yeah, I really like this guy. Ultimately, he's got to hit his 10,000 hours. He's got to play more games and get more minutes, but he definitely possesses a hunger to improve, and every team loves those types of values.
Now here's Claxton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Claxton's got 5 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Thompson. Outside for Green. To the inside. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 8. Here's Thompson. Crafty move. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Claxton. On the attack, Schroeder. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 10.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Kuminga. And stolen by Bridges. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel...
Oh, Kuminga getting creative.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
The 3 is up. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Curry. Stolen by Schroeder. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 9.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And here's Green from the arc. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Nets out in front, leading by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for the Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Schroeder. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Green, the pass to Thompson. Left side, Green. Here's Jackson Davis. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops. Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
You're not going to speed him up. Even when you get aggressive guarding Thompson, he stays in control. He's just so tough to cover.
Finney-Smith with it from downtown. The shot no good. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. They get it again with the second effort. Thompson, no good. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Schroeder outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Finney-Smith with it, now guarded by Curry.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Thompson right side. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
What a big moment for Klay Thompson. With the game up for grabs, he comes up huge. Pressure, what is that?
Money.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And a deep 3 from Curry. Claxton with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
14.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie. That's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They're behind by 7. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Here's Curry. The three from Thompson. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a 3. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Golden State calls timeout. They trail by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Here's Schroeder. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Curry. Thompson fires from way outside. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Thomas. Puts up a deep 3. He can't hit that time. This one belongs to Brooklyn. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
I break back. First Vince Gilligan, my money gon' come up on my relevance. Stay still with it till I get poppin' again. I'm better gonna watch you. Back on the don't tears that you're not making me smile. Little pale, but I still. All of their visions distorted. They climb me cause they think the top with the golders. I tasted that red and I held on my soul. And I fought from the throne. When I'm closer to home. And I'm closer to me. These convinced they do what I need. Studio time and family what I need. Worked off the clock and I sharpen my sword. The new flows gon' get all of you folks to the speed. Pump it up.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at center. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. It's stolen by Green. And Brooks, here we go. Passes to Van Vliet. Green against Maxey. And Green slams it in.
Jalen Green has some serious hop. Yes, he does.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Oubre. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Şengün. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the rejection by Smith.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
Brooks misses. Here's Philadelphia. Oubre with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Oubre can't get it to go. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Brooks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Lowry finds Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Smith on the wing, guarded by Harris. Lock at 6. There's Green with the 3. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Buddy Hield is out there with Batum, and it's Reed in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. But the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
Thompson against Melton. Jeff Green on the wing. Outside Holiday. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Steps back. Here's Hield. The Rockets pull it in. How about this one crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting for Houston, Thompson at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Harris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Oubre's checked in for Hield, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And that one's good. Green's got 6.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Brooks. Maxey with the block. And Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Şengün's checked in for Thompson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the rejection by Smith. They retain possession, and the shot is good. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else they'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
And Green slams it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Maxey attacking. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
For the 3. That shot off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top, up 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they've found a way to keep winning.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Houston making a switch. Adams checked in.
Steven Adams.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lowry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lowry's got his second bucket tonight. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's Oubre for the lead, and he sinks the layup. Oubre's got 6.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Van Vliet. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Lowry. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul Reed comes in for Embiid, and it's Buddy Hield in for Kyle Lowry. Reed uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Reed, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Buddy Hield. Here's Van Vliet.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. 13.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Oubre can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And it's Green with the jam.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Green with the block. Here's Brooks. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Lowry, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Green in the post. He's covered by Maxey. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 2-point game. The shot by Lowry, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Green, and the basket is good.
Green is so agile. Even when Jalen has the ball in his hands, he can outrun a lot of guys.
Maxey passes to Lowry. And here's Embiid. And stolen by Şengün. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Smith with the stuff.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
And Philadelphia calls time here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
A very solid free throw shooter. Maxey can certainly get it done here.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Lowry. And the layup is good. Lowry's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
When it's an important moment in the game, a big time in the game, he flat out takes over. Lowry is a gamer.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 4. 1:29 left in the game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Green kicks to Brooks. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Brooks. Takes a 3. And ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Selfless pass there from Max. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Smith outside. Out to Brooks. Releases. It's hauled in by Harris.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Maxey has shot off that time. Great D that time from Van Vliet. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Van Vliet. Right side, Green. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Doubled by Oubre. Green dishes to Brooks. Here's Van Vliet. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who go to the line.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 5. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Frames it from downtown.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
The poise, Lowry more than prepared to step up in these moments.
Brooks misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about...
They say I'm showing out. They say I should be ashamed. I don't do it for the clout. I do it for the... You can walk in any... And I bet they know my name. To the South, put me in the Hall of Fame. Add it to my bank account, then you can keep the fine. Fine. I met my one day, the next day her life was never the same. Real though. Yeah, I mean. Hey, I'm just a different type of. Yeah, I mean. Do what the I wanna. Yeah, I mean. Hey, bro, you hang around me too long, man, you might slip up and become a millionaire or something. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Hey, look. Lil' mama wishing you mine. Your life instantly.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drive. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And, of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So here's Dallas' starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington. And it's Jones in at the 3.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Doncic. The rebound by Garland. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, B.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
Shot from 16. The bank shot, no good. Irving against Garland. Pass to Gafford. Doncic on the wing. The 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
Strength, athleticism. Donovan Mitchell in the paint. Quite comfortable, folks.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked, does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Now here's Doncic. LeVert with a rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And he comes up with a bucket.
This is where he can be so dynamic. Okoro driving through the contact, finishing what he starts.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. Jumps up, flushes it down to finish the break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Washington outside. Can they get it? Hits the trifecta.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Here's Niang. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Darius Garland. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
The three from Mitchell. He buries it from three. Mitchell's got 12 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Missed inside. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 8. And we'll be back in just... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Karis LeVert is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Marcus Morris. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Niang in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Doris, a tough way for the Cavs to go out last year. Something to build on, though.
Oh, there's no doubt, B.A. This is the first time back in the postseason since the LeBron days. They've improved every year, and the expectation is you take your lumps and you go further the next year.
And free throw good from Irving. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, B.A., and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
Here's Thompson, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And what about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Strus comes in for Okoro. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates. And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for LeVert.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Here's Mobley on the take. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's gotten his first points in this one.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Washington outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Gafford. Now Doncic. Three-pointer. And the Mavericks, another three.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Here's Allen over Gafford. Allen can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And stolen by Mobley.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Outside Hardaway. Nice D from Allen.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
The three from Mitchell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead, up by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. PJ Washington out there with Derek Jones. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
Jones. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Mitchell's shot is good.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. In the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Nice move. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Cavaliers have that banner from 2016. Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "We want to bring another championship for this city. None of us are LeBron James, but we can do it as a group. Our goal is to win the title. The city has seen it once, and they'll hopefully see it again." Brian?
Well, they are a team to be reckoned with for sure. Thanks, Allie. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Well, we see the young star talent for the Cavaliers, Doris. But where do they need to improve?
I think the big challenge is making sure you have quality depth. The East obviously has changed. It is so much tougher than it had been in the past. The back end of that rotation is proving so significant to your success.
Niang, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in for Irving. Here's Garland. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Washington powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
At the line for your
and he knocks down the first one. Morris, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeVert comes in for Mitchell. That one's no good. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Graham, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
LeVert attacking, and a two-handed jam!
And that's all about the quick first step of Caris LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
Here's Doncic. Right side, Jones. Hardaway on the wing. Going inside. Back to Jones. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. LeVert with a rebound. Garland, a good look. Nails the wide open jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again.
The previous play is under.
We go to the fourth. And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay,
and we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Strus in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Mitchell and Gafford with the block. Garland against Doncic. That shot off. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Strus. And Gafford with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Here's Mitchell. A deep 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Pass to Kleber. Doncic against Garland. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Here's Mobley into the lane. And Mobley throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 2. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. A different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Kleba, and it's Jones in for Hardaway. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Mitchell on the attack. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Irving goes in. Here's Washington. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavs trailing. Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. Drives to the hoop. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
To the paint. Here's Strus. Nice move. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The finish. Cavaliers with a rebound. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Doncic. Can't get it to fall. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. They trail by 3. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. They're up by 1. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
Kyrie Irving's history suggests he has ice in his veins. Another opportunity here at the foul line to show how clutch he is.
Here's Mitchell. Doncic with a block. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And so it's the Mavericks who come. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
See you next time.